Good morning. A friend of mine asked me this morning, she was so frustrated because she's trying to get her business going and she just isn't. She feels like it's a self-motivation problem. She's like, I just am not working on it and I should. And there's all this guilt and shame and like piling on of burdens of something's wrong with me. I'm not good enough. Why can't I just get myself to do things? And she asked me, have you always been able to like get stuff done? Business looks so easy for you. And it's really easy to go to a gym and see a bodybuilder and think, oh, lifting that 300-pound, barbell is super easy for them. What's up with them? And what you haven't seen is the 10, 15, 20 years of slowly developing habits. Habits is what it's all about. So 2 books I want to recommend to you. This one's my favorite habit book of all time. This is Tiny Habits, Small Changes That Change Everything. It's BJ Fogg. This is my #1 habit book. And then also the classic Atomic Habits. Tiny Habits actually gives you a practical guide in like step by step how to build habits. And then this book right here, Atomic Habits, is all about, for me, the biggest takeaway was your environment is the biggest indicator of what habits you'll have. And so if you're used to walking into your front room and what you do in your front room is watch TV, you will always walk in that room and watch TV. When you change your environment, you change your habits. So maybe you walk into the kitchen instead. And what are your habits when you walk into the kitchen? What are your habits when you walk into the dining room? What are your habits when you walk into the office? And here's the other thing, you can't go quickly. You have to build habits one step at a time. And so how do you become a bodybuilder? By getting into the habit of going to the gym every day, right? How do you become successful in business? By getting into the habit of I sit down at my desk, I turn on my Pomodoro timer, and I get to work on the projects that are important and I ignore all the junk. And so that's my best advice for how do you get yourself to do everything. Not a motivation, it's habits.